Welcome to another video in the series of the TI-ARM Clang compiler. This video explains the elements of the compiler. My name is George Mock and I'm your guide. So what you're looking at now is the typical view most customers have of the compilation process, and why should you view it any differently? So the diagram starts with your C and C++ code. You run it through a compiler. In this case, we're showing GCC or ARMCL. Some amount of magic happens, and then out comes a binary on the other end. So let's take a look at this in just a little bit more detail. So now our diagram has just a bit more detail, and we're using the TI-ARM Clang compiler. So what's happening here? What's in these boxes? Okay, Clang front end. I'm sure we've all had the fun experience of a diagnostic message like line 127, missing semicolon, or something fun like that. That comes from the front end of the compiler. Okay, that's one of its jobs. It also lowers the representation of the program from the C and C++ code that you wrote to a lower representation. Okay, and that gets operated on by the LLVM backend here. Okay. And the back end makes many passes over the input, okay, finally resulting in assembly code. The assembly code is then processed by this next box here, titled the LLVM ARM assembler. Its job is to turn the assembly code into object code. The object code is then an input to the TI linker, okay, along with these libraries that we're showing here. And these are the libraries that come with the C compiler. Now, in real life, we all know that there are many more object files and many more libraries that participate in the link, but that's all we're showing in this diagram right here. So the linker does its job, and then it finally produces the binary. Okay, so those are the elements of the compiler that we're talking about. Now, I'm sure you've noticed that there's a color scheme here. Some things are in blue, some things are in red. What's going on there? Well, that's going to be explained in the next two videos. As we near the end of this video, there are two references I would like to give you. The first one is to the homepage for the TI-ARM Clang compiler, www.ti.com/TIARMClang. That's where you can download the compiler, obtain the manual, and other information like that. And the next one is to e2e.ti.com. This is where you go to ask any sort of question on any TI product, including TI-ARM Clang. If that question happens to be compiler related, it turns out that question will be answered by me. Thank you for watching this video in the series about the TI-ARM Clang compiler.